Hello guys, how are you? Good afternoon. It's a good afternoon here in Kenya. This is Lucy. I'm shooting this video actually still in Kenya. Haven't left Kenya yet. This is a journey. I won my green card and I got my visa a few weeks ago. And I've been inviting all of you to start off this journey with me from right here in Kenya. From ever since I won my green card, I've been uploading those videos. Some of them are right here. My YouTube channel is Lu Kaime. Kindly subscribe, hit the notification bell, so when I upload every video, you walk this journey with me. It has been a very beautiful journey. I keep telling you that I won my green card at 55. As you can see, America at 55. It's a wonderful, exciting retirement package. But as I have always been telling you, age is only a number here in Kenya. That is why I'm super excited. Today I've been taking you through my journey of applying green card in 2021, receiving my letter that I've randomly been selected, to the filling of the DS to 60, to the doctor's appointment, the experience, the jitters, how it was. I've also uploaded a video on my interview appointment, how it was, and how finally I got my visa. And for that, I say glory to God. So here I am right now, busy, very busy, packing, moving some items, giving out some items, selling what I can sell. And actually, the challenge of packing, I am trying to make fun to my children. I'm telling them I am supposed to pack 55 years of my life to fit in 23 kgs of briefcase. So you can imagine what that means. But I am super excited. For me, it is a brand new era, a new experience, and I want you to walk with me, pack with me. I will upload a video about packing, booking the flight, things that I have learned, challenges that I've already gone through, and on and on and on and on. So today, I want to talk to you about two things that I cannot separate. One is the very, very extensive document called Affidavit of Support. With the Affidavit of Support, I will also talk about your host, because the Affidavit of Support is the document that your host, the person receiving you from the other end, is supposed to fill, sign, and give you. And so that you take that document among other documents with you to the embassy for your interview. And that is why I said I'm going to talk also about the host. The host is that friend of yours who will be willing to believe in you enough to sign the affidavit of support for you. Why I say they have to believe in you is because the affidavit of support is extremely sensitive document, and it scrutinizes their lives, how they are in America, why they are in America, are they citizens? Because not everyone who is in America can sign the affidavit of support for you. Do they submit taxations? You see? So the person to give you affidavit of support must be someone who knows you so well, because you become their responsibility. As you go to America, the American government knows you are in the hands of that person. And so, if even you are not a good person, and you are liable to break laws and rules and regulations that can affect uh, their citizenship. And that is why sometimes you need to build those ties. So, last time I told you that when you receive your 2NL, which is second notification letter, which invites you for the interview and gives you the interview dates, among so many other things. And if you want to know about that, you can check out my previous video on my on my interview appointment. You will see I've talked into details about that. The affidavit of support, I said, is not cited. My letter reminding me that they are waiting for me for the interview appointment is the one that mentioned very lightly about the affidavit of support. Yet, we prepared the affidavit of support within a very long time. And I've been telling you, how did I know about the affidavit of support? It's because from the time I won green card, I started scrutinizing and getting information from the YouTubers. And I've been really talking about verified soul because it was through such YouTubers that I got to learn of such a very crucial document. And this is what I did. I said, much as it was not cited on my 2NL, let me just prepare this document just in case they will ask for it. And as you can see, they asked for it 2 weeks before my interview appointment. Immediately, I passed the doctor's examinations, and they wrote me a letter to remind you, we are still expecting you. It was like in confirmation, we realized you passed your medical, so we are actually expecting you next week. And that it was on that mail that we mentioned the affidavit of support. Yet, it was the document that took the longest. Remember, my host is a very busy lady, and she's a good friend of mine. And this is a very big document, and she doesn't have time to go through it, yet you must go through it to the letter. So she took all the time, and I'm taking this opportunity to thank my host. My host was the angel that God used among so many other good people who are people of goodwill who have seen me through, not even to mention my children who worked and worked and worked. You can also cite my video on how I filled the DS260. We filled it within a whole week. We could fill and save, thanks to my son who took all his time to comprehend the many documentations, the many links, the many regulations until we made it to fill the DS260. So I'm grateful for so many people. And why I'm doing this video, if you are ever interested in filling green card, kindly creating links with people who are in the US. When they come to Kenya, host them, be friendly with them. When they ask you to take them to Kikomba, Isili, Giragon, take them. Take them because one good turn deserves another. One time you might need them because without this host, and let me do a warning here. Your family members may be very hesitant. And remember, there is also the jealous and the syndrome where I feel like I'm doing you good. Why should I? And so most people, when you call them and they know you want the affidavit of support, they will dodge your calls. And these are family members because they know what it takes. Others will dodge your calls because their records in the US are not up to standard. So to get someone whose record is clean is very important. If you have that kind of a person, bring him closer, bring them closer, and give them attention when they come to Kenya, and build that relationship. So my friend who gave me the affidavit of support was not even a relative. Not because I don't have relatives in the US, but not everybody will be willing to give you the affidavit of support. So, being a relative does not make it automatic. Actually, I'll tell you how I met my friend. My friend, I met her through my daughter, because my daughter and her daughter were going to the same school here in Kenya. Them days, like 10 years ago, they went to the same high school, but they have retained a solid friendship. So when I met their mom, I never even knew I would ever win green card. But when she would come to Kenya, we would visit her, we would party, she would treat us, we would, maybe even throw her a farewell dinner or something. I remember the last time she came to Kenya, we threw her a farewell dinner at Carnival. Her, my daughter, her daughter, and we had a good time. And we became friends through our children. And so when I won green card, when we are doing all this, I never thought I would need her. So when you have these people whose records in the US is solid, bring them closer, because you never know. Because affidavit of support can also be a deal breaker. So when she had already gone back, and we do chat as just kawaida friends, normal friends. But when I won green card, she was the first person that I told I had won green card. She was super excited, but I still didn't know I will need her for the affidavit of support. And so when I told her to do the affidavit of support, much as she was going out of her way, much as she was doing it in the odd hours, she was so kind. Kindness that I don't know on another level. May God bless her. I don't want to mention names, but may God bless her. And, so when it was very stressful, she could work together with her daughter here in Kenya to make it work. And on that affidavit of support, she was supposed to put in so much of her details. So not very many people, except your mother or your daughter or your son, who will be willing to do that for you. So I always say she's an angel sent from heaven for me. So I wanted to emphasize the importance of keeping close ties with people who are in the US. They come in handy. They are so kind. They are good people. And so many of my friends now know that I am going there, and they keep calling me and telling me, hey, Lucy, you most welcome. If you have any problem once you get here, call me. So it is good to build good friendship, because the affidavit of support is no joke. And when you win the green card, and maybe the affidavit of support has not been highlighted on your 2NL, still prepare the affidavit of support, just in case. And keep those documents, because that made my interview super easy. When you are going to the interview, they also tell you how to arrange your documentations. So kindly arrange them that way, because that also tells them you know what you are doing. So that it is for today. But even as I talk about having friendships, building friendships, paying for friendships, it is important, even when you are in Kenya, not only because you will need that person, but when you do good, you receive good. When you do good to people, you receive good things from people. When you do bad to people, you receive negativity from people. So it is healthy to build friendships. Me, I believe in friendships. Friends have taken me far. Friends have stood with me. If I start mentioning names, the list will never end, but they know themselves. And I'm grateful. That is it for today. Check out my other videos. how I applied my DV in a very simple cyber. It was not even in my plan. How I won, how I filled the DS260, how I went for the medical, how I went for the final interview, how I filled the DS260 and the complexities, how now I've shared how I got my affidavit of support. It was another challenge. And after this, I want to move on to tell you what I am doing currently with the packing, with the booking. I have learned a lot, a lot, a lot. And I will share that with you so you won't have to make the mistakes that I have made uh, between now and the time I leave the country. The packing is not easy. The undoing my life is not easy, but the restarting my life is super exciting. So I'm trying to move my items from where I stay to my other house and on and on and on and on. Once I finish packing, telling you guys, coming weekend, today is the 20th of September 2023. Coming weekend, I'm going on a road drive into the wild to just relax because everything has been very stressful. I love Kenya, so I want to do this, enjoy my country before I leave. But once Kenyan, always Kenyan. So hit the subscribe button, share my videos, let us build an empire so that we can walk through this together. As you can see right behind me on my screen are so many videos that I have uploaded, and you can always watch them. And let's do this together. Let's walk through this journey together. God bless you, God keep you, and God give you all that is good. Ciao.